Do you keep losing weight and then regaining it all back and more? Yeah, feels like an almighty kick in the genitals, doesn't it? Fortunately though, you don't need the willpower of Gandhi to lose fat forever. All you need is to be shown the right steps to make sure you don't regain the weight. So in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 phases I take all my clients through to help them lose weight quickly and actually keep it off for life. Because rebounding is for after breakups, not diets. First, let's talk about why you keep ending up at square one. You probably think that fat loss is all about hunting down the perfect diet. Keto, intermittent fasting, some weird detox tea that makes you shit yourself into oblivion. Each time though, it's the same old story. You go all in and bin your favourite foods, you watch the scale drop and feel like you finally cracked it, but then you hit your target, relax a bit, and bam, that weight comes back like the ex who just won't piss off. Here's the real reason you keep rebounding. You're only doing phase 1. There are 2 more crucial steps that no one is teaching you. But let's start with phase 1, the diet, just to make sure you're doing it all correctly. To get off on the right foot, there are 4 things you must do. First, create a sustainable calorie deficit of between 300 to 500 calories. That just means eating fewer calories than you burn each day. The fastest and most reliable way to measure this is, unfortunately, by tracking your food intake. Not because tracking is some Harry Potter wizardry, but because it gives you clear and fast feedback on how much you're actually eating. But don't worry, you won't be tracking forever, but more on that later. Second, make your eating plan sustainable by focusing on the following things. Eat plenty of protein. This helps preserve muscle, but most importantly, stops you getting so hungry you become a complete miserable bastard and lose all your friends. And also, eat high volume foods like fruits and vegetables. These bulk up your meals so your portion sizes don't shrink dramatically as your calories come down. Third, make sure the scales aren't dicking you about. Most people weigh weekly and fuck it all off the second they see a small gain after a perfect week. But your body weight naturally fluctuates day to day. So here's what you do. Weigh yourself daily, take your average weight, and compare that average week to week. That gives you a much clearer picture of whether fat loss is actually happening or not. So focus on logging what you eat, aim for a small calorie deficit, and weighing yourself daily to see your real progress. Once you've hit your goal, we can move on to phase 2, the reverse diet. But if you skip this part, you'll end up right back where you started. So listen up. Think about a plane. The job of the pilot isn't just to take off safely. It's also to land without crashing, ideally, and the reverse diet is all about sticking that landing. After your diet, your hunger is up, cravings are all over the place, and even naff food like baked beans start to look bloody irresistible. If you jump straight from diet mode to eating normally, cravings take over and the weight creeps back. But phase 2 bridges that gap by slowly increasing your calories back to your maintenance. The amount of calories you need for your weight to stay the same. And this is how you do it. Bump your calorie intake up by 50 to 150 calories each week, not all at once, and this gives your hunger and energy time to settle so you don't regain unwanted weight. To get through the reverse diet without any issues, you have to keep your phase 1 habits in place. Log your food so you stay honest, keep up your exercise and movement, and monitor your body weight to spot when you've hit your maintenance. You'll know you're there when your weight stays steady for a few weeks. So in phase 2, just add a small amount of food each week, keep tracking and moving, and watch for your weight to level out. That's how you know you're getting it right. But Louis, if I'm literally eating more food, surely regaining all that weight is inevitable. Fortunately, your body is smarter than that. Those extra calories will fuel more daily steps, better workouts, and even more fidgeting without you even noticing. Skip phase 2 and you risk undoing all your hard work. Nail it and you're set up for real lasting results. Once your weight is steady and eating feels manageable, you're ready for phase 3, maintenance, where you finally get to take your hands off the controls and start living life a bit more on autopilot. The nirvana of your fat loss, if you will. This is about transitioning from tracking every bite to maintaining your results in a way that actually feels like normal life, not like a fucking robot. Because let's be bloody honest for a second, logging calories, brilliant tool, but fuck me is it a ball ache after a while. So maintenance is all about slowly removing calorie counting whilst keeping up with the habits that got you here in the first place. But here's where most people mess it up. They either go cold turkey and completely stop tracking overnight, or they never stop at all, breaking their backs trapped in calorie counting limbo. Instead, we want to ease off tracking step by step. Start by logging your food 5 or 6 days a week instead of 7. remove the easiest days first and then gradually reduce it further. The whole point of this part is you're teaching yourself what normal eating looks like. learning how to handle weekends, meals out, the normal curveballs real life throws your way without losing the bloody plot. Just make sure you keep monitoring your weight throughout this period though. If your weight stays steady, you know it's working. But if it starts creeping up, it's a gentle nudge to just tighten things up before things spiral. Over time, you can phase out weighing yourself too, as you build confidence in your new habits. So, gradually reduce how often you log your food, but keep an eye on your progress. If things drift, gently course correct. The reverse diet and maintenance phases are how you keep the weight off forever. But if you don't know how to start properly, you're doomed from the onset. So if you want to finally stop the yo-yo and get off the diet roller coaster for good, then watch this video and I'll show you exactly what to do in week 1 to get started on the right foot.